LA's new mansion tax. What does this mean for you? Will it affect you? I'm Corrie Sommers, local Los Angeles Realtor, and I have got an update on everything going on with the Measure ULA that passed and mansion tax. Stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, take this time to go ahead and click the subscribe button, excuse me, and the bell for updates. I'll be right back. Hi everyone, I'm Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles Realtor. Today we're going to be talking about Measure ULA. Now, this is one of the many things that passed back in elections in November 2022. Measure ULA is also known as United to Help or to House LA, but most commonly referred to as the LA Mansion Tax. And why is that? And who does this affect? Well, here's what's going on. This really affects anyone that has property to sell that's going to come on the market over $5 million. There's different taxes you pay when you're selling a home, right? And of course, I think initially there was a little bit of confusion, and I do apologize if you watched my last video because even I had some misinformation. One of the things that happens when you close on a property is the property transfer tax. Well, Measure ULA is a tax on top of this tax. That's right. In addition to the property transfer tax, which for a $5 million home is roughly $28,000, this is an additional tax. So starting April 2023, there will be an additional tax. And for homes that are $5 million to $9,999,000, that tax rate is 4%. So what does that mean? If your home sells at $5 million, that tax is an extra $200,000. If your home sells at $9,999,000, that tax is an extra $399,999. Now, this goes to Los Angeles. This is supposed to go to providing affordable housing for the homeless. Now, let's talk about if you're in a higher bracket and your home sells for over 10 million. I'm just going to kind of do it at the 10 million to keep numbers simple. But let's say your home has a high value and your home sells for over $10 million, again, at $10 million. That bumps you into a different tax bracket for the sale of your home of 5.5%. Again, this is in addition to the other fees and taxes and things you pay to the city, such as your property transfer tax. This is a completely different tax. This is Measure ULA. And so 5.5% on $10 million is $550,000. Now let's just give you another example. Let's bump this up to your home sells for $15 million. Well, that's $825,000 you're going to pay in taxes. Now, again, the city of Los Angeles, if you watched my video where I go over what is the city of Los Angeles, what does that constitute? As you're aware, there's other parts of Los Angeles that are not necessarily the city of Los Angeles. Santa Monica is its own city, as is Beverly Hills. And so they have a little bit of different going on. For Santa Monica, it's 5.7%, but Beverly Hills is not adopting Measure ULA. So that's really interesting. If you have a property right now, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get hit with this. Let's say you live in Malibu, or you live in Brentwood, or you live in the Valley or Calabasas or Hidden Hills, and you've been thinking about making a move and thinking about maybe Beverly Hills. I can't encourage you enough. Now is the time to sell before this goes into play to avoid that taxes. So again, this starts up April of 2023. Everyone who owns a home and is thinking about selling, maybe you're not sure if right now is the correct time. I actually have a program that I use to send a monthly wealth update to all of my past clients, and it's something that you can receive for free at absolutely no obligation. Simply click on the wealth update link below. That way you can track how much wealth you're building in your home every month and really start to process, do we have enough to step up to the next home? Is maybe now time to buy? Should we pull some money out, put it in another investment, whether that's a home, a life insurance policy, or something else that's going to help us achieve our goals to financial freedom? Just click on that link below. Again, the wealth update. So if it was me and I had been kind of thinking about selling my home, maybe I need to downsize. Maybe I have a really large home for, when I had a couple of kids and they're all off to college and they've moved on and it's just me and my spouse, and we're like, we're looking at 6 bedrooms in a home that's worth $25 million. You're going to get slammed when you eventually sell it. So would it be more advantageous to sell that home, buy something smaller in Beverly Hills, where when you do eventually sell, you won't get hit with this tax, and maybe invest the rest of the money, invest it in more real estate, expand your real estate portfolio, or talk to your financial advisor and look at what other opportunities are out there. We know real estate is pretty solid because it's something tangible. You can't pick it up and steal it. You can't crash the market as far as like, stocks and bonds. It's live, I shouldn't say live, but it's something physical. And unless we have, I don't know, a massive earthquake or, some other type of natural disaster that just wipes your property from the face of the earth, you will always have value there. So hopefully this information about Measure ULA and what this means and how it impacts you is helpful. I also have a download available to you, just a one sheet that kind of breaks down the numbers that I talked about that you can always reference. Just go ahead and click on the link below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I have more videos coming up, of course, all designed to help you when you're thinking about selling your home or if you're looking at purchasing a home here in Southern California, the Los Angeles area. Talk with you soon.